All right, so Jacob, what did you think?
I thought it was a good speech. He put a lot of things into perspective, different viewpoints, which made it quite interesting. His evidence was clear. It was good. It was really, it said enough, not too much. The only thing was his voice projection was a little low. And sometimes he kind of seemed to go off on a tangent, but then he would recover and quickly bring it back with the explanation of what the example was. So overall, it was a good speech. It wasn't too long in length. It was actually, and I don't know. His strongest point about the whole speech was actually putting things in perspective and having persuading the audience to look at it at a different angle. Taking it out of our context and putting it into the context he was hoping.
Yeah, I think if you looked at it as an argument suggesting that female genital mutilation or foot binding were appropriate practices, there's a problem there, but that's not really the claim that he's making. He's making an argument that everything needs to be evaluated within a social context, and I thought that was much clearer in your summary than it was in the middle of the speech. At the beginning, you suggested that's the point of view that you're headed for. In the middle, you spent a lot of time talking about all the anthropological examples and illustrations to make your point. I think we need a little bit more need argument. In other words, are we quick to judge? Do we make decisions about other cultures in a particular way? Do we act on the basis of those judgments? For instance, are we determined to change people or alter their behaviors or condemn them and put in, I don't know, social pressures or economic pressures or something like that on countries that we see as engaging in what we've described as human rights violations? And then I think thered be a little bit more need for this. As it is, it's a little bit more general and philosophical, and there's nothing wrong with that, except that it's not quite as compelling. It's very interesting, though, and I think most people found some of your illustrations interesting. I thought you had good data on most of the points. It's explained very well. The presentation, we've said before, David, you've just got one of those quiet kind of voices, so you got to work on it a little bit. I didn't think it was bad. You came across very clearly. I could hear you from where I'm sitting, and you don't want to yell too much in here and get echo. So I don't think that you need to be a lot more forceful. I thought you did an excellent job talking to the audience. Even though you've got a lot of notes that you have to refer to, you really are looking at us and trying to engage us and gesturing while you're speaking. So all of the delivery things, I think, are pretty solid there. All right, thank you.